Walker to Kallenberg. Kallenberg back to Joseph. Here comes a long three, but Joseph, it's good. So Abby squared that one up.
Yeah, back to man-to-man, I think.
31-26. No, it's still zone, I believe. As Strickland tries to get in the lane, cut off. Comes over to Rogers, back to Chapman. And it looks like Farragut might be a little out of sync now on offense. As Barnes tries to hit Wyatt, stolen by Walker, falls to the ground and does a good job of getting it over to Kallenberg without turning it over. Into front court is Kallenberg. Does a crossover, kicks back out here to Walker for a big three ball. Good!
2 in a row.
Money.
William Blount has pulled within 2, 31-29. So they keep scratching and clawing to get back in it.
All right.
As Strickland with a long three, no good. Ill-advised shot.
Yeah,
Rebound.
Strickland's wild, very wild player.
Well, she's a freshman, and then they're going to get a foul right here on Wyatt, I think.
Claire Wyatt's first foul, team's 4th of the second half. So fouls are adding up.
At the half, Robbie, William Blount was 1 of 4 from the stripe. And
free throws?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, 1 of 4 from the stripe, and they'd only shot like 30% from the field. That you go with that with 10 turnovers, it's amazing that they only trail by 2 late in the third quarter. Yeah. As Walker gets it, here comes Kallenberg for the lead. Good!
Money.
3 threes in a row for the Lady Govs.
So William Blount grabs their first lead since way back, I believe it's 6-4. As they get it into Christian, who checked in, lay it in, and draws one. So short-lived was the lead.
Third foul on Alyssa.
Things are heating up.
As Hodges is going to come back, Robbie, with those 3 fouls. She gets the freshman Strickland. And Christian, nothing but the bottom of the net. 2-point lead for Farragut.
She's now the game's high scorer with 12.
Blount in back court, about turned it over there. Kallenberg with it, though. Picks up her dribble and a walk.
I don't know about that.
I don't think so
her
either.
Right pivot was her right. She never moved her right foot.
I agree with you. I thought maybe she did move the left foot, but I thought she never moved the right one. She really hadn't established the pivot at that point, or was establishing in the right foot. But regardless, the referee says turnover. Air ball right here by Hodges, but it's right to Chapman. So Christian with it. Step back. Gives over to Chapman, who drives in. It's quick ball movement by Farragut with 1:35 to go. Hodges once again. Christian.
Christian wants to shoot that step back, let her. Step back three-pointers, tough shot.
Yeah, Christian right now is probably the best shooter on the floor.
1:17 left here in the third.
Barnes penetrates, throws it up, no good. Rebound by Walker for William Blount. Gets to Kallenberg. Back over to Walker. Here goes Blount wanting to tie right here with 1 minute to go. A chance to tie.
Had Abby.
Or take the lead, actually. They're going to give the handoff. Abby thought about a long three. Instead, Pitt pulled up her.
To me, it seems like there should be a ball screen for her. Once the three ain't there, somebody immediately should come set a ball screen.
Right. Yeah, she draws to the basket and draws up a foul.
Barnes is second, team 5th, so getting closer to the bonus.
Wide open three, short by Joseph, but then they get Joseph on the foul. I thought she lost it out of bounds.
So she's now got 3, and Alyssa's got 3.
Only the third team foul against William Blount, so non-shooting here. With 40 seconds to go in the quarter. You know Carbo will probably come back to start the fourth quarter, Robbie. Or you think she would. She's on the bench with 3 fouls as well. As Hodges, I think Farragut Why not? Yeah, William Blount's not going to pressure him. Just take the last shot. They get the arrow, too, so it's like a 2-for-0. As Barnes gets it, Barnes shoots it and drains it from just inside the top of the three-point line. William Blount with time, though. 7 seconds. Walker to Joseph. Joseph maybe shot it a little early, but goes in.
Wow.
Wow.
It's unconventional.
So the three-point shot, I agree. And I thought maybe she shot it too early, and that was way out, but it actually goes in and pulls Blount within one. Let's take another short break, and we'll be back. Don't go anywhere. 36-35. You're listening or watching and listening to Gov Nation Network. Well, we're ready for fourth quarter action, and this one is tight. 36-35, Farragut leads. As Abby Joseph hits the volleyball line three with about 2 seconds to go to pull Blount within one. So Barnes, Robbie hit the shot. She shot it too soon, I think, also as well. She shot with about 11 seconds to go and was able to give William Blount that last shot. It'll be Farragut's possession here to start the fourth. And driving shot no good, as predicted. That was Barnes. As predicted, Carbo is back in the game for Farragut. She's playing with three, so is Hodges. For William Blount, Walker and Joseph with three. Walker gets to the rack, scoops it up, no good. Thought she got fouled, gets it back, and this time she does get fouled. So two shots coming for Alyssa.
And bonus the rest of the way. So William Blount should be aggressive on the offensive end. Walker has 6 points. She's 1 out of 2 from the foul line tonight. Make it 2 out of 3 now from the foul line. Alyssa shoots 85%, Stan, so expect this one to drop.
I hope you just didn't jinx her right there, Robbie. You didn't.
Timeout for blood or something on the floor.
Some kind of moisture.
Jolie back at it. I think they cleared it up with their feet, though.
37-36, Blount taking the lead.
The early lead right there is being the bonus for the remainder of the fourth quarter. Farragut now has it in the front court.
It's Carbo. Back out to Wyatt. To Carbo at the three-point or at the foul line. She turned around, shot, no good.
She fouled.
She did. She comes crashing in, hits the floor. No call.
That was a rush shot. She never squared up. She can get that anytime.
Is Hartgrove with it as they hit Myers at the top of the key.
Attack.
It's right there. Oh, they're right there. They had a chance. Blount over to Kallenberg. Kallenberg. Joseph thought about a three.
See if we can get it into Alyssa right here. Good angle from maybe. Nope, good help side.
Yeah, the help side back there. But, you know, Robbie, right here, I would almost, it's Carbo, and right there she
23.
gets it up. Yep, 23 is going to be Parton. Or, excuse me, Christian.
Her third.
Yep.
So it seems like all the big players have 3 fouls now in this game.
I would almost, Robbie, clear everything out and let Walker just go one-on-one. Against Carbo was guarding her.
Yeah, she can't foul.
Yeah, as Walker, well, there's the jinx, Robbie. Just a little bit delayed, but as Walker misses that one. But she gets a second one and an opportunity to put Blount up by 2.
Ooh.
Misses them both. Rebound by Wyatt for Farragut. 6:30 to go in this one. It's going to go down to the end, it looks like, as Hodges with the basketball. And they hit the cutting Carbo, and then, or excuse me, Wyatt misses her shot, goes back up and draws the foul on the second attempt. So 2 shots coming right here for Wyatt.
That's the 4th foul on Alyssa. He said she hit her underneath with the body. Coach Wright disagrees 100%.
I think there was some contact. I'm not sure if it was with as the shot goes in. We're knotted up at 37. There was some contact from somebody. I don't know. His second shot, no good. Good box out by Hartgrove. So Blount tied with the possession here. Walker's in front court. And you said 4 fouls, right?
Yep.
It's Joseph to Kallenberg. Kallenberg's step back
shot.
3.
What a shot.
That's her 3rd three-point basket of the
That was
second
big
half.
time right there. As she was moving in, reversed back up and hits the 3. Step back 3. Puts Blount up by 3. I think their biggest lead of the night. As Carball thought about a 3, can't get it off. In the corner, back out. They're going to get it into Christian. Christian spins, kicks it out. Here comes a 3 ball by Chapman. No good. Rebounds tipped by Carball out of bounds. William Blount. It'll go to William Blount. So 5:24 to go. It comes into Walker. Walker,
Nice.
Here comes a breakaway to Joseph. Lay it up, lay it in. That's just a blown assignment somewhere on the press. Blount up by 5. 42-37, their biggest lead. As we approach 5. Hodges calls out number 2, whatever that is. They give it to Wyatt. To Strickland, the freshman. It gives over to Chapman. Chapman spinning around. Here comes a 3, or actually I thought it was going to be a 3. Carball drives to the lane, no good.
That could have been Walker's 5th.
And Walker, I think, got part of the ball, though, Robbie. Partially deflected.
Nice look.
Nice look to Byers. Lay it up and lay it in.
What a pass by Jenna Kallenberg. She looked off the defenders and slipped it inside to McKenna Myers.
Timeout, Farragut.
And Blount leads by 7. Don't go anywhere right here on Gov Nation Network. .441 to go here in the contest. Robbie, and William Blount is, on a 7-0 lead. I think Farragut tied at 37 all. They're on a 7-0 lead right here, and they've gotten 2 easy baskets. Looks like Farragut might be self-imploding here a little bit here.
Yeah, we talked about it. You know, just don't know who their go-to player will be. We think it's Carbo, but she's not in a good rhythm after sitting the whole 3rd quarter out.
So 4:37 to go. Farragut's basketball. Hodges brings it up. And this zone has continued to give Farragut issues really since the 2nd quarter. Late in the 2nd with 3.5 to go and a 7-point lead. They get cutting Kallenberg to Walker. Joseph
There it is.
fakes it, lays it up. No good. A little bit too hard off the glass. Carbo with the rebound. She's going to go all the way to the lane. She crashes into Joseph.
Gets the roll.
No foul called. That was contact there.
We mentioned Morgan had 9 points early in the 2nd quarter. She now has 11. That's her first basket in over a quarter and a half.
We'll leave it right here as 22nd timeout, Robbie. We found out during the break, talking about Haley Johnson,
yes,
that she tore her other knee, the other ACL. So tough luck for Haley right there. We hope she's got a speedy recovery and is able to come back her senior year.
Yeah, she's
a junior.
Union Grove alumni here.
Friendsville Elementary alumni.
Yeah, Friendsville, and her sister was a 4-year contributor here at William Blount.
As Myers is in trouble, might want to call timeout.
Jump ball. No, Coach Wright gets the
Yeah,
timeout.
yeah.
Danny Chandler gives Coach Wright the timeout before Myers turned it over. 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here.
Yeah, 3:02 to go as she was in deep trouble. Was getting ready to get a tie up or something right there. And
You can't go to that corner. That's the third time they've been to this short corner on that trap, and they're coming with that 1-2-2 right there.
yeah, so with 3:02 to go, and fouls, of course, William Blount's already in the bonus at 1-1. And William Blount's only committed 4 fouls, Robbie, so they got 2 to give, really, if this game gets late, and the lead. That's not a bad position to be in, is it? Of course, if you're behind, you don't want to be in that position if you're trying to get them to the stripe.
And they have done a better job of taking care of the ball in the fourth quarter. So
Peculiar place to throw it in right here as it's tipped by Wyatt out of bounds.
It's fine. You're on the right one. Just keep going.
As another place here to throw it in. Walker gets it, gives it back to Kallenberg. They're going to get it in front. Actually, it's going to be stolen by Carbo. Lay it up, lay it in. So Carbo was waiting right there. So cuts it to 3. A diagonal pass to Myers. Myers in front court, brings it out and sets it up. 2:40 to go. Blount just needs to run their offense.
Yeah, don't get complacent here.
Don't get complacent. Just run your offense as Myers has it. Or let them foul you and send you to the line at this
That could
point.
be a foul. That's number 4.
That's going to be Carbo's 4th.
Myers put the ball right out there in front of her, and it enticed her to reach for it. 1-1 for the freshman Myers. She's got 6 points tonight.
It was live here.
And she's a 64% free throw shooter.
Good.
And she makes the first.
Puts our team up by 4. Second shot. Good. Nothing but net. They lead by 5, Blount. So 2 big free throws there. 2:20 to go. As Hodge brings it into front court. Once again, they get it to Christian. Contact. Offensive foul called on Christian.
Her 4th.
Not a lot of contact right there, Robbie, but Blount will take it. As Strickland kicks back in for Christian. Looked to me like, William Blount might have went to the Memphis Tigers
the
school
Memphis
of
strategy.
flopping.
Went to that
But
corner
that's
again.
a good job. Yeah, in trouble.
Good help. Way to help her, Alyssa.
And long pass comes to Joseph right there back to Myers. And they can set it up with 2 minutes to go. So Blount with a 5-point lead.
I love how McKenna trusts herself with the ball here.
Walker has it. She gives to Hartgrove. Uh-oh. That ball almost could have been picked off. Good job by Myers. As Blount's run it down to 1:40. Walker.
Hand check.
Thought about going to the lane, and there's going to be an intentional foul on Myers. Well, not intentional.
They intentionally fouled her.
Myers, but
Number 3, that's Barnes' 3rd.
So
double bonus time.
Yeah, that makes the 10th foul. So that will send McKenna Myers to the line for 2 tosses. And 3 in a row right there that she's hit here down the stretch, and extends the team's lead to 6, 47-41. Misses the second one. Rebound by Farragut. Carbo.
She can't
touch it. That's a walk.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, she did. She
what
threw
is
it.
he trying to argue?
I don't know.
She passed it.
That is exact right call.
Not sure what Coach Mayfield said.
Yeah.
Everybody in the gym saw that one.
What the girl did is turned her back.
5 seconds.
Wow.
Coach Wright was calling timeout.
That might have been a little bit of a, I don't need to be a makeup, but that might have been a little bit, I'm going to get it back here for you. I don't know. That was quick 5, it seemed to me like.
Yeah. Because actually she threw the ball too.
Yeah. Hodges gets it into Carbo. Carbo with a long 3. No good. Great box out
Alyssa.
by Joseph and Walker. They get it to Kallenberg.
Take care of the ball.
And into front court is Kallenberg is fouled. No call.
Number 3 just hammered her.
Turnover, and Christian is walks. And they're going to call the block on Joseph. Is that Abby's 4th?
Yep. Out of control.
Timeout, William Blount.
Yeah, let's take a
timeout.
timeout with them, Robbie, right here. 47-41 your score. Don't go anywhere. Well, back at William Blount as 47-41, Robbie. That is non-shooting because that's only William Blount's 5th foul.
Yep.
Team foul. So the Lady Governor's late getting out of the timeout. It'll be Farragut's ball under the basket. 1:06 to go. William Blount still has 1 foul to give. It's a good job they switched it off on Carbo right there. As Blount has gone man out of the timeout, Robbie. I believe they went man, and here comes the steal. Actually, it's going to be a tie-up, alternate possession, William Blount.
So it will be a turnover. And just mishandled the ball there was Morgan Carbo, who's been perfect.
So 58 seconds to go. Blount needs help. It's Walker's in rear court. A lot of contact, no calls. Myers now gets it in front court. And if that's on Carbo, that's
Chapman.
her 5th. I believe it's going to be on Chapman. I believe you're right.
Yeah.
It is.
McKenna Myers is 4 out of 6 from the foul line tonight. Double bonus is important here. Makes you relax just a little bit.
48.5. She tosses the first one up and in. So that William Blount. Second toss, no good, but Joseph with the rebound. Brings it back out. So Blount with a 3-possession lead.
Nice.
Walker, 36 seconds to go, and a foul on Wyatt. Walker will be at the line for 2 right here. Once again, Robbie, I keep reminding you, but his toss is good, 8-point lead. William Blount still has a foul to give with 36 seconds to go. 49-41 is your score. William Blount just seconds away to moving to 7-1 in the district. 50-41, they're up by 9. And that, my friends, is an adioser. As Walker makes them pay with those 2 right there. And Farragut just dribbling a lot of time out. 25 seconds to go. Chapman, a runner, good. Coach Mayfield gets the timeout. 50-43. We'll leave it right here, 22.1. So still, you get a good shot right there of the student section.
Boys action to follow, Stan. It'll be a pretty interesting matchup as Farragut comes in at 6-12. Both teams are 3-4 in the district, but Farragut beats Hardin Valley the other night by 20, right after Hardin Valley beat Fulton. So,
go figure.
Yeah, this is any given night out here in around this district, and as you can tell with the district standings, besides Maryville and Bearden, everybody else.
Well, and of course Catholic's 5-1 as well.
But William Blount played them to a 7-point game.
Yeah, but Catholic has not played Bearden yet, I don't think. I believe Catholic lost to Maryville.
Yeah.
And so Catholic and Bearden, I think that may be coming up. Actually, that was supposed to be in the game Friday night that didn't get for some reason. I think they scheduled it some other time because they were still out of school.
I don't know. Bearden was down in Memphis last week.
Okay, so that's why it got moved. So I don't know when that game is, but they actually play twice.
Now, Bearden's played a little bit of a national schedule this year.
As the pass comes in with 20.6. Jason Mayfield wants a tie-up. Not going to get it. I think he got Chapman with the foul instead. So 50-43, your score. Walker, 2 more shots coming here. Good. Second toss, good. So Farragut will come into front court here. Long shot by Strickland is no good. Rebound, she runs it down, throws it back up. No good again, gets it again. Throws it off the glass, good. 7 seconds, Blount leads by 7. There's the foul with 5.7. And William Blount, Robbie, and Tyler went 7-1 through the first part of the district schedule. Not bad.
No, we'll talk to Coach Wright after the game, and he will love that.
As Walker misses the first of 2.
This will be her 10th free throw of the fourth quarter, 12th for the game.
Second one short. And Farragut will come down and maybe get one last shot off as Carbo will shoot it. 3-pointer is no good. Contest comes to a close, and Farragut drops the girls' game to William Blount, 52-45. So Blount moves to 7-1 in the district. Farragut, their 3rd district loss, 5-3 in the district as they ended up the first half of play as well. Let's take a short break here. We'll come back and total up the statistics, hopefully get Coach Wright up here and talk about this game and preview the boys' contest coming up here on Gov Nation Network.
All right, back here at Marvin L. Boring Gymnasium as the Lady Govs move to 7-1 and stay in second place in the district. And I've got the scoring from the contest. Leading scorer tonight for William Blount was Jenna Kallenberg with 14 points. Alyssa Walker added 12, 11 from McKenna Myers, 10 from Abby Joseph. Alex Shepard had 2, and Maddie Hartgrove had 3 for a total of 52 in the victory. Farragut was led tonight by Morgan Carbo with 13. Brooke Christian had 12. They're the only 2 with double digits. 8 points came from Macy Barnes, 4 from Claire Wyatt, 4 from Avery Strickland, 2 from Chapman, and 2 from Madison Hodge for a total of 45. William Blount Lady Govs 52, Farragut Lady Admirals 45. And now we'll go over some statistics, individual statistics, scoring and shooting tonight. Alex Shepard was 1 out of 3 from the floor. Alyssa Walker was 2 for 7. Maddie Hartgrove was 1 for 4. Abby Joseph 4 out of 10. 2 of those being 3-point baskets. Jenna Kallenberg was 5 out of 8. 4 of those were 3-point baskets. We'll talk to her shortly about those. McKenna Myers was 3 out of 9 from the floor. They shot 37.2% as a team. From the 3-point line, they shot 53% on 8 out of 15. From the foul line, not very good. 12 out of 22 tonight, but they made enough and got enough stops on the defensive end to secure the win. Leading rebounder securing a double-double tonight was Alyssa Walker with 10 rebounds. Abby Joseph added 9 rebounds. Jenna Kallenberg was 6, 5 for Maddie Hartgrove, 2 apiece from Myers and Shepard. With 2 steals was also McKenna Myers. 4 assists, leading assister tonight was Jenna Kallenberg. So there you have it as the Lady Govs take care of business, hold serve at home with a 52-45 victory over the Farragut Lady Admirals. Thanks to Jennifer Bowling for those statistics. We'll take another short break here on the Gov Nation Network. Back here as I'm joined now with junior Jenna Kallenberg. Jenna, 4 3-point baskets tonight, 3 in a row there to get your team back in the game. Talk about that and the momentum that you guys started out there in the second half.
So I think first half they went on a little bit of a run. We got it down about 10 points, and I mean, I'm not gonna lie, we got tired near the end, and we got in the locker room, and we knew how big of a game this was going to be for us in the district and stuff like that. And Coach Wright was like, "You can't be tired. We've worked too hard. You can't be tired." So we came out and we knew that those first 4 minutes of the third quarter was a lot. So if we came out and got the job done then we'd win, and we did.
Yeah, y'all did a tremendous job getting it back in. Went to a little bit of zone there in the second quarter, got y'all back into it also. That gives y'all 3 straight wins, 2 in the district. Friday night you go to Catholic. You guys beat them soundly the first time you played them. Talk about what you expect to see from them Friday night.
I mean, you can never count teams out in the district, especially our district, because, I mean, every night's a battle. So just because we go at home and beat them by 20, 30 points, I mean, you always got to be ready for whatever happens, because they've gotten better since last year, but so have we. So we just know they're going to be aggressive, so we have to match their being aggressive and just go out and get a win on the road.
1 rebound shy of a double-double tonight, as you had 14 points, 9 rebounds, and added 4 assists. And congratulations on being the Gov Club Player of the Game.
Thank you so much.
All right, we'll hand it over to Coach Todd Wright. Coach, 3 in a row there. Big win there to hold serve. You go to 7-1, stay in second place in the district.
Yeah, that's obviously a really big win, Robbie. They're a really good basketball team. I knew it would be a real challenge for us. There's no doubt, you know. And you look now at the top 4 teams in our district, and they're really, really good in my opinion. And then, you know, and West and Heritage are both really, really good too. I mean, it's just night in and night out. You have to play basketball in this district, and we're fortunate enough to come away with a big win on our home floor tonight.
Yeah, y'all get down 21-10 there in the second quarter.
Yeah.
You go to the zone.
We did.
What sparked you there? What made that decision? And it turned it around.
Well, just to try to change it up a little bit. I mean, you know, we knew that they could really shoot the 3 ball, and so we tried a different little kind of man-to-man defense where we, you know, weren't helping as much or whatever, and then, you know, they were still getting some looks at some threes, and so I thought, well, let's try the zone. Let's give it to them right here and see what happens. And we got some big stops, and we made some buckets to cut into that deficit. You know, we're still down at halftime, but we made a little headway right there. And then in the second half, it was a little bit of back and forth between both of them. And, you know, I'm really proud of the way the kids rebounded the basketball. You know, I don't know what the rebounding stats were. But
y'all finished with 34, double-double from Alyssa.
Wow.
She had 12 and 10.
Wow.
Jenna almost had a double-double. She had 9. Maddie Hartgrove added 5 or 6.
Wow.
So
yeah.
And talk about we missed you last week against Lenore City. Was McKenna Myers starting tonight? Was that the first?
Yeah, it was something that we tried. We actually tried it in our last game down in Charleston. You know, she just brings a little different element and can do some different things. You know, and she doesn't play like a freshman. I mean,
no, she wants the ball in her hands late in the game. I like that.
She does, and I do like that. I mean, you know, we kind of got to get her. Sometimes she gets too deep against the big kids, you know, and I told her one time tonight, I said, sometimes you can't do that in the high school game. You know, you get in there and, you know, we want her to play on 2 feet and get in there, and if she can, you know, get a good look at a layup, take it. But if there's people there and wall up on her, we want to kick it out. But really proud of the way she's doing, and since we inserted her in the lineup, we've won 3 games in a row. And, you know, and Maddie is really doing a great job for us coming off the bench.
Yeah.
Since she's gone to the bench, she's hit 4 3-pointers in 3 games. Okay. You know, and almost every one of them were at big moments.
Yep.
You know, so really proud of her.
I think that one came tonight when it was down 21-13.
Good, yeah.
Went on a 5-0 run there. So there you have it. Coach Todd Wright moves his team's record to 7-1 and maintains second place in the district going into Friday night against the Catholic Lady Irish. Thank you for that, Todd, and we'll take another break here on the Gov Nation Network.
Back here at William Blount High School, where almost set for boys contest coming up, Robbie. William Blount coming into this 3-4 in the district. Big win over Lenore City on Friday night. Did pretty well down in Destin, Florida, 3-1. So a little momentum for Coach Wendell here in the second.
Yeah, they were below 500, I believe, the last time we seen them. Since then, they've got a little momentum. And
of course, had the big win over Alcoa
yes,
right before they went to Destin.
Right. Yeah, that's kind of where they've kind of turned the corner, let's hope.
Yeah, so they've won actually 5 out of 6.
Yep.
Counting all those games back to the Alcoa game.
Last time they were in action was last Friday. They beat Lenore City by 30. So
for Farragut, here's your lineups. Jude Wren. Number 4, Dylan Atwell, excuse me. Robbie Guerin. Number 20 is Will Brown. And we'll have to check the last one.
32, I believe.
32 is Trey
Nesbitt.
Nesbitt, yeah. I remember him from last year.
Let's see with what lineup Coach Kevin Wendell goes with tonight as he's tweaked it, moved Cameron George into the starting lineup over the break. Number 2, Chance Pride, the senior, Kentucky Christian signee. Number 3, Brett Bowling comes in averaging 10 points, 5 rebounds a game. He'll get a start on the wing. Then the junior, of course, I just mentioned Cameron George, now in the starting lineup. Will Combs will get a start. And they'll round it out with number 32, Jordan Tarver. We mentioned they come in 10-8, riding a little bit of momentum. And on paper, it looks like they should, if they play their game, they should be able to take care of this one tonight. But just like they said, like Coach Todd Wright said, you got to bring it every night. Coach John Higgins of ball fans, remember?
Yep.
Head coach of the
he was
Farragut Admirals.
At Central, wasn't he? Before
was
he
at Knox Central. Was his first head job, yep.
But, yeah, played back in the day for UT, who, by the way, is losing to Missouri right now by 1 point, 27-26.
Anytime I see Higgins, I think of the three-quarter court shot against Georgia Tech.
Yeah.
To beat them.
Buzz Peterson, wasn't it?
Yes, was Buzz team.
Buzz.
Tip goes to William Blount, and Farragut will come out man-to-man. William Blount will run a little motion here, get a ball screen for Bowling. He'll flip it to George in the corner. He'll attack, dump it down to Combs. Too easy, but he misses it. Gets his own and misses another layup. Cleared by Farragut. That's going to be Will Brown running the point guard. William Blount will go man-to-man. Down screen comes out for Guerin. Or Geron. How would you say that one, Stan?
I called it Guerin, but
Guerin, that's what I think too. Steal here by William Blount. Good hands by Bowling. Now George crosses over at midcourt, gets it into Tarver. 15-footer, no good. And here comes Guerin. He'll attack and charge right over Tarver. Not sure what that stat is, but he may lead the state in that statistic.
First foul of the half here for either team. Of course, non-shooting right there on the player control will be William Blount's basketball.
Cameron George fires away and nails it. 3-point basket. And the Govs got the lead. Screen and roll right there to Nesbitt. He'll lay it up for 2 for the Admirals.
The old pick and roll.
Combs in the front court. Back out to Pride. They'll work it around the horn. Bowling pops out. Can't go nowhere, so he'll get it to Combs. Combs will throw it into Bowling, out to George for 2 in a row. No good. Rebound by Tarver. He'll put it up. No foul. As Nesbitt got some body, no call. Nesbitt hands off to Atwell. No good. Rebound by Tarver. He's off and running. No numbers. He'll get it to Combs. Combs attacks, goes to Pride. Pride for three. Good.
Money.
6-2 the score.
So pair of threes for William Blount here early on in this one.
Kick. They call a kick on Combs as Will Brown was trying to get it inside to Atwell. Atwell hounded by Pride. He carries the ball.
That's a carry.
Went all the way up his shoulder and back down. He'll flip it over to Guerin. Steal by Tarver. He'll attack the rim, lays it up, no good. Tip by George, no good. He'll get it back and score it.
All right.
Timeout, Coach Higgins and Farragut. William Blount leading 8-2 here on the Gov Nation Network.
Back at William Blount High School. Blount leads 8-2 early on here, Robbie. Couple of threes and a tip back by Cameron George, who leads all scorers with 5 points here.
Block here by Bowling. Grant Reardon's checked in. He's got the rebound. He'll push the tempo. Gets inside and throws it over to number 4 for Farragut. That's Atwell. He'll take it coast to coast.
Misses.
No good. Couple tips.
Wow.
For Farragut, couple tips, no good there by Guerin. And Reardon will clear it again.
Your Coach Higgins, you hate that possession right there.
Pride nails a deep three this time.
Delay a game warning, Robbie.
Tarver touches the ball as it goes through the net, and it Karam done by the cheerleader. So
next time that will be a technical foul that if he does that again, which I don't think he will.
No. But anybody, it's actually a team warning, so it could go. Anybody could accidentally touch it.
Right.
So. William Blount, a little zone here, maybe? Nope.
No.
Just sloughing man.
And what?
Inside, Brown gets it in deep there to Guerin, and he's got 2. Inside pass to Pride. He's blocked from behind by Atwell. And here comes the Admirals. Brown pushes it. Left wing to Atwell. He'll pump fake the 3 and now shoot the wide open one. No good. Tarver skies for the board. Gets it to George. Up to Pride. He won't shoot. He'll attack. Hand off to Tarver. Buckets. 3. No, they're going to call it a 2-point basket. 13-4.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, that was close.
I think sometimes that orange line messes them up a little bit, Rob.
That's for when we get the college boys over here, right? Brown skip pass to Wren. Back to Wren in the corner. He'll attack on George. They need to trap him there. Picks up his dribble. Finds Nesbitt. Brown attacks the rim, lays it up and in. Nice take there by Will Brown. Pratts and Combs set to check in at the scores table. 2:40 to go in the opening quarter. Reardon gets it to Bowling in the corner. He attacks and travels. Bowling and Pride will check out. 13-6, good start for the Govs. Wren for three, no good short. Third rebound already for Reardon.
There's a run out.
Tarver, nice pump fake, lays it up and in.
Great start to this game.
Yeah, it really is. William Blount hitting it from the perimeter and then getting the fast break layup right there.
They've only given up 6 points also. So all around great first 6 minutes of the game. Farragut working it outside. Wren will find Brown. He'll attack, pull up 8-footer, too hard off the glass, tipped up, and now cleared by William Blount's Tarver. He'll attack, pulls up, finds Reardon, pump fake, lays it up, and no good, too strong off the backboard. Cleared by Guerin. 1:30 left. Coach Higgins told them to attack. They didn't attack. Now they back it out. They had a little bit of an advantage. He's going to bring in a sub, Alex Keithley at the next dead ball. Air ball there by Brown. Reardon with his 4th rebound. Crossover dribble over to Combs. Combs will attack, kick out to Tarver. Sets his feet short. Long rebound out to Cameron George. Floater short also. Off the leg of Farragut. And William Blount will get the ball.
A couple of subs coming in for Farragut. Number 23, Alex Keithley.
And Malry.
Sosh Malry.
Jared Young checks in for William Blount. And Trey Clemmer. Pratts. Pull up 18-footer off to the right. Rebound by Keithley. He'll bring it across him. Nope, actually he'll find a guard with 40 seconds left in the opening quarter. All the way in, blocked by Reardon. 30 seconds left. See if William Blount runs some offense here. $18 left on the clock as they work it over to Pratts. Back up to Clemmer. See when they go. 8 seconds. Combs will take it. See if they give him in the act. They will give him in the act of shooting.
2 shots coming.
Says Mr. Chandler. Keithley's first.
Team second, so 2 shots coming here for Will. His team leads by 9. Make it 10.
We're talking about the Lady Govs are 3-0 is what Coach Wright said since inserting the freshman Myers in the starting lineup. William Blount's put Combs in the starting lineup, and it seems like the offense is flowing a little bit. And they're on this good streak.
Second toss, good.
Brown with 3. Step back three-pointer, no good at the buzzer. And your Govs off to a strong start with a 17-6 lead. You're watching here on the Gov Nation Network.
(17-6). William Blount, Robbie. Looks like a football score here in the end of the first period.
Yeah, I'm not sure for our football team. We'll talk about that at halftime.
Yeah, we'll get some things coming up there. It's not too early
I'm
to
not sure
start.
if we could be beating Farragut this year 17-6, but we'd love to.
But we don't play Farragut, so we don't have to worry about it in football. So this year anyway. Farragut's basketball to start the second half here.
Second quarter.
The second quarter,
Flare
excuse
screen
me.
out there to Guerin. He won't shoot as William Blount has checked back in the starters. Here's Maury's three in the corner, short, rebound by Bowling. He's tripped.
Timeout, Coach Wendell. Leave it right here.
Yeah, I'm not sure what he saw. Yeah, Tyler, you said you got the football schedule for next year. And
yeah, we got some different
new
additions to it, and a rearrangement of some of the district games too.
Yeah, like
open up.
Who's that first game?
That first game's against some team.
The
down the road a little bit.
Yeah. the Maryville Rebels. Here at William Blount. We'll get that full schedule at halftime.
Yeah. That'll draw a big gate.
Yeah. I like it. I like playing it early on.
Instead of playing Lenore City the first game of the year, now we're playing them the last game of the year.
Yeah. We'll have
non-district game there.
Momentum going into the playoffs. So quick timeout by Coach Wendell. Not sure what he saw there, but he didn't like the three-pointer by Maury. So William Blount gets it to Tarver. He's bumped and comes short. Combs tries to tip it, and he does. He saves a possession as he knocks it off of Keithley. Inside to Combs. Combs spins, lays it up short. Rebound by Keithley. Higgins wants him to run every time. He's got a young team. He's trying to mold a little bit. Atwell back to Guerin. In the corner, back to Atwell. William Blount's stifling man-to-man defense so far. Up fake there, nice move. And Farragut just can't throw it in. They're going to get another chance as Jake Wallace is checked in. He misses a putback, and also Keithley missed one.
Robbie, didn't Bearden beat them like really bad?
Yeah, like 90 to 20 or something?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Early in the season. I could kind of see they kind of struggle to score. Of course, we know what Bearden is.
They don't struggle to do anything. Turning the corners Atwell. Out to Maury for three. Got it.
There's a good thought.
Nice shot there by Sash Maury. Pride attacks, lays it up and foul.
Couldn't get it to go down, but drew the foul.
Nice, strong take there by Chance.
That was on Keithley. That picks up his second. That's the third foul committed by Farragut, but two shots coming this time for Chance Pride. As Chance has hit a couple of threes. There's his 7th point. He gets that one to go in.
Yeah, he's in a good shooting rhythm. Shoots 69% from the foul line. Makes the first.
And the second. So 8 points for Chance Pride right now. When Blount leads by 10.
Sash Maury attacks. Couldn't get past Bowling. And here comes Guerin. He'll pull up from inside, no good. Cleared by Cameron George. He throws it right back to Guerin, though. Tried to hit it ahead to Bowling. Just too many people in between him. See what he does this time. Keeps his head up. Has another turnover.
Yeah.
Was trying to do a little too much there. It's a great idea.
Well, I think he needs to dribble a little bit more and make somebody commit a little bit more to him before he gave it up.
Spin move up, no good, but he clears his third rebound in a row, this Cameron George. Pride gets it to Tarver. 5.5 left in the second quarter. Corner three ball. Buckets. Once again, Cameron George is stroking it tonight.
8 points for him.
Bad pass by Guerin.
Just turnover. Unforced, really, turnover.
Reardon checks in. Out goes Will Combs.
Coach Higgins just looks at him and like, what are you doing? Say something, he said. He just stared at him, and, I mean, feel your pain there, Coach Higgins.
We went through our ups and downs. as Reardon faked the back
I
cut.
think we got an illegal screen.
No,
Okay.
Tarver carried the
Okay.
ball. He was going to Reardon on the back cut, but Reardon popped out instead of back cutting, and he put his hand under it. You're taught never to fake a back cut. So Coach Wendell just asked him why he did that. Saish for three. Good. He's had 2 in a row. Saish Mallory.
So he's by far, I think, their best shooter.
Tarver matches it, though.
Oh, yep, he does.
Little anything you can do, I can do better.
25-12, William Blount.
Atwell for three. Good.
Wow.
Got a friendly roll here. The most friendly rims in East Tennessee. Besides maybe Thompson Bowling. Reardon attacks the baseline. Picks up his dribble, finds Pride in the corner. Bowling over to Tarver. He'll pull again off the back of the rim. Long rebound by Guerin. He attacks and lays it up. No good. William Blount went for the block, so nobody was there on the box out of Keithley. So not getting ran out yet. 25-17. Reardon spin move, 8-footer, good. He gets them on the board. Atwell uses the ball screen, picks up his dribble. Now they go over back to Atwell in the corner for three, air ball. Rebound Tarver. 2-on-2 here, and Tarver takes it, right hand layup. No foul.
Just left it a little short.
He could have got it just a little deeper into
Yep.
the chest of Keithley. Mallory for
Mallory.
another three.
That's his third three, Robbie.
Yep, off the bench too. Inside the Bowling, pump fake, nice move by Brett. Blows the layup though. Tarver puts it up, no good. Bowling gets an offensive rebound.
Get it out.
Throws it up and in.
He had Reardon wide open in the corner. Didn't see him.
Timeout, Coach Higgins and the Farragut Admirals. Your score 29 for William Blount, 20 for Farragut. We'll take a short break here on the Governor.
Back at William Blount High School, Farragut used their second 30 timeout of the first half here. They trail by 9. Feel like, Robbie, William Blount should be like blowing them out, but I think they would be if it wasn't for Mallory. The three triples that he's come off the bench to hit.
Yeah, 6 points they had in the first quarter. They've got 14 this quarter.
But 9 of those are from him in the second quarter. And right now, Mr. Mallory's still in the game.
Nice slip there by Nesbitt. He'll put it in. He scored twice on that screen and roll. Combs is checked back in, and so is Pratt's. Tarver's went the whole way this quarter, I believe. Tarver's got it. Inside to Reardon. Shots up. Good contest there by Atwell. No foul called, and here comes the Admirals. Howell's checked in.
Atwell's shot, long three, just barely drew iron. That was ill-advised.
Yeah, he's shot a few wild ones. Out to Reardon. Catches and fires. No good. Rebound by Guerin. Skips it over to Maury in the corner now to Howell. He'll attack and hand back to Maury. Now they'll set it up with a minute and a half left in the half. William Blount by 7. In the corner, Howell's three-pointer's up, and it's down. They're down by 4. Reardon looks inside, bad pass. As Tarver was posting, and Reardon thought he was going to keep running. Pride will check in, Reardon will check out.
So 8-0 run right here by Farragut, Robbie, has pulled them right back into this as we approach halftime, under a minute.
.30 seconds now as Farragut's being patient. If they could get a shot up at the buzzer, I think Coach Higgins will really like it, like where he's at. Trailing only by 4 or less.
15 to go.
Now he calls the play and they'll go. 10 on the clock. Crossover by Guerin. He'll attack, lays it up, and gets the bucket with 6 seconds to go. Coach Higgins doing a little dance down here. Bowling looks good from half court. Little short. And that's your score now. Big quarter from Farragut. 29 for the Govs, 27 from Farragut at the break. We'll take a short break and come back with scoring and statistics here on the Gov Nation Network.
Here are your first half statistics here in the boys contest as you watch the William Blount dance team. Chance Pride has 8 points for William Blount, and he is 2 of 3 from the field. 2 of 2 from 3, 0 of 1 from 2 points, and 2 of 2 from the stripe for a total of 8 points, as I said there. Brett Bowling with 2 points, 1 of 2 from the field. Both of those are 2-point baskets. Cameron George also has 8 points. He's 3 of 6 from the field, 1 of 3 from 2, 2 of 3 from 3, and has not been to the stripe either. 8 points for him. Grant Reardon with 2 points, 1 of 5 from the field, 1 of 3 from 3, from 2, 0 of 2 from 3. Will Combs, 2 points. He's 0 of 4 from the field. 3 2-pointers he's attempted, 1 3-pointer. He is perfect from the line, though, 2 of 2. Also getting in for William Blount is Jordan Tarver, who has 7 points. He's 3 of 11 from the field, 2 of 7 from 2, 1 of 4 from 3. And that's your first half scoring. William Blount, 10 of 32 from the field for 31%. Not great. 5 of 20 from the 2, 25%. 5 of 12 from 3, which is 42%, so not bad from behind the arc. And they are perfect from the line, 4 of 4. William Blount has 7 offensive rebounds, 12 defensive rebounds for a total of 19. They are led by Cameron George with 6 rebounds, and also Jordan Tarver has 6 rebounds. 3 rebounds from Reardon, 2 from Bowling, and then 1 each from Combs and Young. William Blount's handed out 7 assists, 2 from Pride, 1 from Bowling, 1 from George, 1 from Reardon, 1 for Combs, and 1 for Tarver. A couple of steals in that first half, as well as 2 blocks, and only 6 turnovers for the Governors. So there's your first half statistics brought to you by Jennifer Bowling. William Blount leads this one at the half, 29-27. Take another short break, and we'll be right back. You're listening and watching on Gov Nation Network.
So we got a sneak peek at William Blount's football schedule for the 2019 season. We will open against Maryville at William Blount, so that's definitely a change. And like I mentioned earlier, the Lenore City game will now be our last game of the season instead of being our first game. That one's at Lenore City this year. Week 2, we take on Morristown West August 30th. That's at Morristown West. Then the Governors come back home to face Ottawa on September 6th. Then travel to Heritage on September the 13th.
Friday the 13th there,
yep.
Tyler.
At Heritage, September 13th. Week 5, September 20th. McMinn County, that's at McMinn County. And then we also added this opponent this year as well, Sevier County. That's going to be at William Blount September 27th. October 4th, Elizabethton. That's at William Blount too. That's where Jason Witten played.
Yes.
His high school ball. He played linebacker and tight end. So, and then October 11th, obviously, bye week because that's fall break. October 18th, Bradley Central at Bradley Central. October 25th, Cleveland at William Blount. No changes there, and then Lenore City to wrap it up.
So I look at our football trips this year. We go to McMinn and Bradley, right?
And a Morristown.
Yeah,
West.
I meant in the district. I'm sorry, down south, going south.
Yeah.
So it's a little easier for William Blount fans and us, as Ottawa and Cleveland were a little bit further down
Yep.
than those two. And then, of course, you said we go up to Morristown, right?
Yes.
We do go to Morristown.
That's the second game
of the season. We got Heritage away, and then who was the other fifth? Who was the other road game? We had one more road game. Well, Elizabethton was home.
We had Bradley Central, Lenore City, Morristown West, Heritage, and McMinn County. Those were the 5 away games. And then we have 5 home games.
Okay. Yes. Okay, Morristown, Heritage, McMinn, Bradley, and Lenore City. Yeah, I was leaving out Lenore City.
Yeah.
That one's not bad either. So that's obviously Heritage and Lenore City. So really only 3 decent trips away, and then
that Lenore City game is probably going to be a cold game.
Yeah,
November.
Of course, that's a non-district game. The district has not changed any. It's just switched the schedules up a little bit. So the same teams are in the district as before, and that would be, of course, William Blount's going to open, as you said, with Maryville. That is a district game.
Yep.
But, from a gate-wise, I look at that. That's probably a pretty good game. Early on, everybody's excited, first game to get out for high school football. So Blount will have a chance, to have a big crowd down here that night.
So I'm assuming that means the Jamboree would probably be August 16th.
Correct. It would be, and I don't know. See, we hosted it last year.
Before that, it was at Maryville.
I think it goes to Alcoa this year.
Yeah.
So
Alcoa,
that's what
I'd say,
is supposed to host it this coming up year. So August 16th. You know what? It'll be right around the corner. As you just never, it's really only 7 months away if you think about it, 7.5, I guess. So teams will start spring practice pretty soon, and I'm sure they're already in the weight rooms getting ready for these contests. So I like the fact that we've got some different teams up. I like the fact that we're not going to be making a trip to Stone Memorial, Robbie. As it's pretty cold up at Stone Memorial in the wet, damp, lay down Sally game, wasn't it?
Yes, it was, and I wanted to lay down myself.
So I saw our one of our colleagues, I guess, Kelly Franklin, the other night. We were talking about that.
Oh, yeah. He
Kelly,
was up there with us.
He said, I was so thankful you let me under your tarp. I said, I was so thankful you went back to your car and got me your Texas jacket, because I would have froze to death out there on the
random
plateau.
Texas jacket saved your night.
So little did I know the Longhorns were going to put it on the Bulldogs.
Oh, yeah. Think about that, yeah. Yeah.
So, but anyway.
Tough week for the Bulldogs.
Tough week for the Bulldogs, but, that's the way it is. Tough week for the Crimson Tide all around. Well, actually, tough night for the Crimson Tide last night as they got worn out.
Yeah,
so,
I don't think anybody saw it. They might have seen the Clemson winning, but not like that.
Yeah, I don't think by 28.
I was predicting Clemson to win just off the fact that the number one team has never won the college football playoff since it's been implemented.
Yep. And Clemson goes 15-0. First time since like a Yale or somebody, some Ivy League school. But yeah, that was an impressive win for Coach Dabo, and what a great guy Dabo Swinney is.
Yeah, certainly. And so college football wrapped up, NFL playoffs in full swing, and
now we can
see,
start
we'll
cheering
have
for Phillip Rivers.
Who's your pick for the Super Bowl, Robbie? AFC,
Chargers,
NFC,
Saints.
Patriots versus the Saints. Saints win.
I think I got the Colts and the Saints.
Oh, Colts are rolling good right now.
I don't trust Andy Reid in the playoffs.
Here's a chance for Chance Pride. Nope, not this time. Rebound by Tarver. William Blount does have a 2-point lead, but all the momentum in favor of Farragut. Halftime couldn't have came at a better time if you're William Blount. 0 for 2 to start the half are the Govs. Farragut throws it up and stolen by Tarver, I guess, or Combs. Combs comes away with it. Here's a Cameron George 3-point basket off the side of the rim and hits the wire.
Robbie, Farragut hit 5 threes in that second period, and that really brought them back. Of course, 3 of them were by Mallory.
Yeah. Somebody's got to put a hand up on him when he checks back into the game.
So you feel like William Blount should be in total control of this game, and I look up and they're up by 2.
Right. Here's Atwell, gets it inside to Brown. Brown's pushed by Bowling.
So Brett picks up his first foul. You know what? That is the first foul William Blount's committed of the whole game. Did not commit a foul in the first half.
17 minutes of basketball.
And Farragut only committed 3, so.
We like that. Quick night. There's a charge.
You're exactly right. It's Jordan Tarver.
Yeah, his second one of the game. Guerin picks up this one.
And that is Guerin's second.
I think the first one came the same way.
I believe you're right. So he has 2 and Keithley has 2 for the Farragut side, and Bowling has 1. That's the total fouls here in the third quarter.
Combs looks around, now he starts dribbling, hands it to Bowling. Bowling will attack, gets in deep. Now triple team, kicks it out to Combs. Pull up 15-footer, too long. Nesbitt had it, but Bowling stole it away and knocked it off of Nesbitt. Heads up play by Brett Bowling. Plays like that Brett makes every night.
Yeah.
He gets it into Tarver. Tarver powers it up and gets a foul.
Nesbitt just too much body in him right there, and the shot down and the one coming up here. So Nesbitt picks up his first foul.
He'll check. Higgins will get him out of the game and bring back in Keithley.
So Blount goes up by 4 here early in the second half, I should say. 6:17 to go. Joined us late. William Blount girls with the big win tonight over Farragut to move to 7-1 in the district.
Tarver, no good, but Farragut can't corral the rebound. Tarver checking out his free throws. He's 70% free throw shooter. See if we can get an attack here. Cameron George does attack and then
Oh,
step back
nice.
15-footer. I like the way he didn't settle for the three. He got in a little deeper than normal. Down screen there for Atwell. He can't shoot. His pride was all over him. Now Brown will work it out, get a ball screen from Keithley. They switch it, does Tarver. George straight up, powers it up, does Keithley. Nice move there to get 2 points back for the Admirals. Down by 4. Good D by Wren, not to let Tarver shoot. Bowling gets it in. Now they'll reset the offense. Cameron George has a matchup. He'll just pull up and shoot a three. It's good.
Money.
He's got 13 points, Robbie. 3 threes to the night.
Will Brown just put his palms to the sky like, what do I do? Here comes the Admirals. Ball screen again. 2-man game. They worked over on the last possession. Not this time. Now Keithley will set a screen to Gearing. Corner 3 for Wren. No good. Rebound on the weak side, Cameron George. See if he attacks. He attacks and goes to Combs. Combs will attack and go to Tarver. Tarver, 18-foot pull-up is short. Rebounded by the Admirals. Oh, nice Euro step there by Gearing to avoid the charge as Tarver was in position again to take one. Pride hands it to Combs. Bowling's got a clear out over on the left side. He'll attack.
Draws the foul.
A little bit out of control. Didn't come to a jump stop there, but he's going to get bailed out.
I believe.
Brown. Brown's first.
Brown's first. That's on the floor.
Subs in Clemmer, Reardon, Young, and Pratt. Staying on the floor is Tarver. 4:18 to go. William Blount up by 5. Inside move by Tarver. Throws it over to Clemmer. Can't catch it cleanly. Has to retreat and give it out to Young. Reardon goes to the corner to Pratt. He'll get a ball screen from Tarver. Can't do nothing with it. Tarver working inside, goes to a fadeaway 10-footer short. Clemmer gets hit on the rebound try there by Howell. And Farragut's in the front court. Guess he's going to save Maury this half. Keithley for 3. Got it. 34-36. Farragut down by 2 still. Unbelievable.
They've hung around, and the three-point shot's what's brought them back.
Reardon.
Oh, nice.
He could have he could have made more off of that move than what he did. It was $1 million move and a $1 finish. Farragut has a chance to tie or take the lead. Skip pass. Howell for 3 in the lead. They got it.
Wow.
Any given Tuesday. Told you, they came off a 20-point win. Slip screen there to Tarver. Foul on the floor. Nice 2-man game from Pratt and Tarver. Yeah, they come off a 20-point win over Hardin Valley last Friday. So.
And you said Hardin Valley beat Fulton during the Christmas.
Yeah, no, just like the night before or something.
Oh, okay.
So there's a timeout by Coach Wendell, 32nd. We'll keep it here. You got any updates there from Missouri?
I do. Tennessee starting to pull away now at 54-38. Up 16 with about 14 minutes to go in that one. So.
And the number 1 team in the country is up by 15 at Wake Forest. Kentucky up on A&M 54-44 there in the second half. Tonight, late night game will be big one, North Carolina and North Carolina State, a couple top 15 teams. And Michigan State and Purdue. So a couple good games coming on at 9 o'clock tonight. William Blount has a big game in front of him right here for the next 10 minutes and 41 seconds.
They've led almost the whole game, but now they find themselves down a point.
Young has it in the corner. Over to George. Now Reardon attacks, lays it up short again. Unbelievable how many layups we've missed tonight. Keithley attacks all the way, throws it up, no good. And Guerin throws in a basket. And Farragut's got a 3-point lead. William Blount doesn't really look to know who to go to here. Cameron George is poked away by Brown.
It's not an over and back because you said it was poked away by Brown. Clemmer.
Pratt finds Young. Big shot here for Jared. It's in. We're tied. Here comes Farragut's Guerin, blocked by Young, rebounded by Young, ahead to Pratt. Pratt's inside to Clemmer. Throws it out to George. Flare screen to Young, big three, 2 in a row, he's got it.
Money.
So Jared Young has provided a spark off the bench right there, Robbie, here. Blount had fell down by 3. Now they're back up by 3.
Up top to Atwell. He'll shoot another one. This one's in and out, no good. Rebound by Brown. He'll put it in. Farragut's back within 1.
We're getting killed down here on this end of the boards, Robbie, right now.
.25 seconds left in the third quarter. William Blount will hold for 1. Or at least one good one. Inside to Clemmer.
Yep.
Travels. So Farragut has a chance to take the lead here. Final possession of the third. Inside to Guerin. He'll get it ahead to Brown. Brown with 5. Cut off nicely by Bowling. 3-pointer by Keithley. No good. Rebound by George. He'll throw a one-handed shot on line. A little left. That'll do it. William Blount comes back and takes the lead going to the fourth. But not what we expected out of the Govs tonight as they do lead 42-41. Short break here on the Gov Nation Network.
Back at William Blount as we are set to go here for fourth quarter. Robbie got a barn burner just like the girls' game was.
Yes, Coach Higgins has got his team prepared tonight to pull the upset over here at William Blount. couple screens there up top. And they go in the corner to Brown. Inside pass is knocked away, and William Blount had a chance, but they're going to say Bowling's right foot touched the line.
So, be Farragut's ball in the corner. Not the best place to have to inbounds it.
They do get it in, though. To Guerin. Guerin turns the corner, shot up, no good. Rebound by Bowling. One and done that time. We'll see how many one and dones they get.
Well, that's what they're going to have to do because they got away in the third quarter. William Blount gave up way too many second chance points.
Pratt's inside
Nice.
to Bowling. Gets it to Pride. Pride will attack, lays it up, and no good. Another missed layup. Here comes Keithley. Keithley lowers his shoulder. It's a block. Proper call this time as Tarver was sliding over just slightly.
Be Jordan's first, only the second foul against William Blount of the game. And both of those have been here in the second half, so Farragut will inbounds under their basket with 7 minutes to go in this one.
Inside slip to Nesbitt. He just blows the layup.
Yeah, that was an easy one. Tell you what, they're very well coached. You can tell Coach Higgins.
Yeah, he don't have as much talent as he's used to having, but he definitely gets his players in the right position. Bump foul here.
Jordan Tarver picked up another one. His second, team's third. Robbie, they know what to do, like when somebody's, when they switch on the screen. And, and like you said, they get them in position, but he can't go out there and make the shots for them. And
they slipped it again. Bowling. Brown beats Bowling to the basket, and Farragut's got the lead 43-42.
It's Nesbitt.
Oh, nice pass there from Pratt's to Tarver.
How he got it in there, I don't know, but definitely looked good, didn't it? Blount regains the lead.
Inside to Nesbitt. He lowers.
There's an offensive foul. Yeah, that's a good call. He lowered his head, shoulder. His second, team's fifth.
They're going to have to clean up some Tarver perspiration here.
So 1 point lead for William Blount with 6:18 to go in this one. Nobody really in foul trouble. Nobody has more than 2 on either team. Michael Evers is going to have to learn. He's going to have to be the Joe Lee of the boys' game and go out there and wipe it up.
We'll get to talk to Michael after the game tonight for the first time.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, because
he's taking the place of Micah Ballard. George on the line. It'll be a 2-point basket.
it's good.
He's got an ability to put the ball in the goal, don't he?
Yeah, he does. And Robbie, on the night, he has 15 points to lead all scorers. Nice curl cut.
Brown gets another layup. They're not still down by 1, are the Admirals, 46-45. 5.5 left. Pop out for Tarver, short left. He's missed his last 2. Here comes Brown. Loses the handle on it.
Carried it, didn't he?
Yeah, they let him go with it.
Thought he caught it on his hip right there, but Blount down by 1.
Ball screen out to Tarver. See if he'll attack. Inside pass to Bowling. Back cut is Tarver. Another short layup.
Between the girls and boys game, we have seen a lot of missed. And they're all short on the layups, a lot of them.
Yeah. Keithley picks his dribble up and gets it out to Brown. Farragut with the lead, 4:50 left. Attacking, avoiding the charge was Keithley.
Foul,
picking
yeah.
up a foul as Bowling falls to the ground. Might have been a flop by Brett.
Yeah. There was contact there, but they weren't going to call it till Brett hit the floor. But, you know, they got him to the 6, so the next foul will put Blount in the bonus. By the way, that's Keithley's third as well. Oh, my. As Tarver slips.
Here comes
Michael Evers. He's listening to me. Tough break for William Blount right there as they got the Utah cut on that.
He just lost his balance. It might have been a little bit of a nudge.
Yeah, and he may have, but regardless, it's a turnover for William Blount. Something they don't really need at this late in the game as we're down to 4. We're almost approaching 4 minutes. And they trail by 1. And you know, look at this, Robbie. William Blount had a 13-point lead in the first half a couple times.
And another layup by Brown. He's went to work here in the 4th.
He has all 6 points for Farragut.
4 minutes left in the game. William Blount down by 3. Pratt's fadeaway 15-footer off to the right. Cleared by Nesbitt. That's a shot Pratt makes. Lob pass over here to Keithley. No communication as Tarver and Pride didn't talk on that one. We'll take a short break. The Govs are in jeopardy of losing this one. They're down 51-46.
Back at William Blount High School, where Governors find themselves down 5 with 3:37 to go, Robbie. It's getting crunch time now. You feel like, you know, William Blount led this thing in the first half a couple times by 13 points, and kind of feel like they're letting this get away from them a little bit.
They have a flair for the dramatics, Stan. Oh. Keithley's hand is down. Tough pass into Tarver. Another short-armed layup. Corner to Keithley. He'll attack. Puts a spin move on. No good. Rebound by George.
Wow.
He got hit right in the face.
Are they not going to call?
They're not going to call the foul on Nesbitt. He hit him right in the face.
It's got to be a foul. As they're not going to call it.
That would have sent William Blount to the line for a 1-and-1. Not sure if Cameron wears contacts or not, but they get him up to his feet. No foul. They're just going to give William Blount the ball. Yeah, the Farragut fans, I mean, it was either a foul or out of bounds.
And now they're wanting to, yeah, I mean,
He didn't call the foul. So,
He didn't call the foul, so, I mean.
We know it's a foul.
Yeah, we saw it right here. It's right under us, and he got hit right in the face.
Coach Higgins isn't arguing it.
No, he knows what happened. He probably is. As Farragut's.
So here comes the Govs. 2:55 left, trailing by 5. Reardon is in now. With Tarver. Tarver's kind of went cold. Everybody for William Blount's went cold. Who can spark them again? Pride turns, goes to Tarver, now to Bowling. Bowling in. Tarver throws it to Reardon. He'll shoot a 3. Bam! Grant Reardon may be the answer.
Yep, very much needed right there.
Was that 5 for him?
Yes.
So he's had a cold night. Grant averages 11.6 per game. Man-to-man for William Blount. See where Coach Higgins goes with it. They're going to run 4 corners, Stan. They're going to try to stall the ball for 2.5. William Blount has 3 fouls to give. Pull up by Gearin, and he's got it. Just strong take against the smaller Pride. Pride pops out, might have got away with a travel. Reardon working against Keithley, now to Bowling. Minute 30, oh, Pratt's got to shoot that one.
He loses it out of bounds.
Got to shoot the ball.
You know, Robbie, you was talking about running that 4 corner. Most time I wouldn't say to do it 2 minutes, but with Farragut's talent level, and I think that's probably a good thing to do right there because.
And William Blount only with 3 fouls, so they're going to be trying to foul. And you saw right there, they got the matchup they wanted. He turned the corner and got the layup. See if William Blount will jump them here at half court.
They're going to have to do something.
Timeout, Coach Higgins. We'll take one with them here on the Gov Nation Network. Don't go away. Gov's down by 4.
Back at William Blount, 117. William Blount in somewhat trouble right here. Robbie, as they trail by 4, and Farragut has possession. And William Blount's going to start fouling.
Yep, take your chances, putting them on the line.
Well, you at least foul them to get them there in case you have to.
So time ticking. Atwell finds Brown. He pivots to Keithley. Deflect. Oh, they had the deflection. They're going to call the foul after the pass.
That's going to be on Tarver. Wow, they had the interception, Robbie.
Oh, is it on Tarver? I thought Reardon.
I thought he said 32.
He may have. I wasn't.
So his third, it may have been on Reardon since he's coming out. Regardless, it's only team foul 4, Robbie. It really doesn't matter. With 1 minute to go.
Oh, man, that was close to a back
court.
Oh, he traveled. No call.
46 seconds, 45.9, so.
Coach Wendell not happy with Sean Wilson on something.
There's the foul. Brett Bowling gets hit with it. team's fifth, so still one more to give before they go to the line at 44.8. There's Bowling. It's third.
Now they need to switch Pride onto him.
Well, yeah, team's sixth, so next one we'll send them to the line with 43.
Tarver's going to foul.
That's his fourth, so that was on him earlier, so that goes to the line with 41.9, so Tarver with 4 fouls. He can't foul anymore.
Atwell was looking to get the ball there. He's probably their best free throw shooter, but hasn't shown it tonight.
Well, and here's the thing.
Three-point stroke.
Farragut hadn't shot a free throw the whole game. So we'll see here.
Yeah.
Looked pretty good there, didn't it?
Yes, it did. 5-point lead, 41 points. That's a lane violation.
Did they get him? Nope.
Reardon for 3. Good.
Good. Timeout.
Coach Wendell not pleased with Mr. Danny Chandler and the rest of the referees tonight.
55-52. We'll leave it here.
Let's check on some scores. Looks like Tennessee's got a 19-point lead.
Yep.
Late there. Looks like that'll be a win for the Vols. Duke's got a 25-point lead over Wake Forest. That'll be a win there. Kentucky now only leading by 2. They're in jeopardy of losing 2 in a row. Villanova with a 2-point lead against St. John's with 2 minutes left. And it's going to wrap that up for the top 25. So 36.9. Let's see who William Blount tries. If they can get a steal, that'll be the first option, and a trap. Farragut, I think, has 3 timeouts left, maybe 2. Technical, which would probably come from Bowling also.
And possession of the ball.
Yes, as Bowling comes in shooting 79.6% from the foul line. Is this his first trip tonight? I believe it is. As Keithley and Bowling got into it with each other, and Keithley, probably the second person there in that battle, gets the recipient so many times of the technical as he retaliated, as they were on the floor scrumming for the ball. Bowling, good. Now he'll get one more. Second one, short. Now he's got 2 techs. As Pratt shoots 76%. He's the only one close. So, yeah, you won't – actually, no, I'm sorry. Jared Young shoots 82% from the foul line.
But I don't believe you can bring him off the bench to shoot the technical.
But we don't need him. Brett makes 3 out of 4 total, and the Govs are now down by 2 with 25.5 to go. In the backcourt, Grant Reardon gets it. He can attack, and he will attack Brown. He'll get all the way in, throws up a shot, short, tip out. Pratt gets it. Cameron George for 3.
Big 3.
No good. Rebound, Bowling gets it to Tarver. Timeout, William Blount. 10.6 on the clock. Full timeout. We'll give you the game reset here. As a couple looks there for the Govs that wouldn't drop. As Reardon, I thought, might have got fouled, Stan. He got bodied.
Drop.
He threw the shoulder out like he got bodied. No call. But the tip out and the offensive rebound by Pratt gave Cameron George a good look. No good. Team fouls are 8 apiece, so 1 and 1 for whoever fouls next.
Possession error goes to William Blount.
If a tie-up. And I believe that was the William Blount final timeout?
I've got him with 1 left, but I could have missed one.
Okay. We know Farragut has a couple left. So big possession here under the basket. So he'll draw, Coach Wendell will draw up his best inbounds play and get some action off of that. I just saw Gary hold up 0 again. I'm pretty sure that was it. I know Coach Higgins, if they lose this one, he will not be pleased with Keithley.
No.
And like I say, this game's for a battle for 5th place, I think, right now.
Yeah.
As both teams
Both
come in at
teams
3 and 4.
4.
Bowling has it underneath. And
Gotta
he'll
get it
it into Pratt's with 10. Pratt's over to Reardon.
Now remember, they don't have to have a 3.
Shot in by Reardon with 4 seconds. Timeout. Farragut. See what a shot. Little floater by the senior Grant Reardon. 2 points through 3 quarters. He's got 5 big ones, or is that 7 big ones?
He's got 8.
8 big ones, yeah, 8 big ones in the fourth quarter.
10 points altogether.
So, see what Coach Higgins can draw up for his Admirals. He'll be able to run the baseline. 4.2, they put a half a second back in on the clock. So they have 1 timeout left. So 1 timeout remains for Farragut. I'm still not sure if William Blount has one. But nonetheless, what an effort tonight by Farragut, win or lose, to come into William Blount on a Tuesday night. And when William Blount's been playing some good basketball.
Right. So 4.2 to go here. Can't foul right here.
Nope. Can't foul. Farragut will run the baseline. They got 2 guys deep. No ball pressure from William Blount. Throws it over to Atwell. Atwell throws a wild shot up. Almost gets it to go. Rebound by Combs, and he'll throw it. We've got 4 more minutes of bonus basketball here on the Gov Nation Network. They got a flair for the dramatics, Stan.
Yep. They do. You said it, Robbie.
So we'll take a short break and come back with the tip here in overtime.
So
Back, yeah, go ahead, Sam.
Robbie, you were correct. That was last week timeout, so they get the additional timeout for overtime. Farragut had 1 left, so they get to carry it over plus the additional, so they have 2. So 4-minute game right here. It's 0-0.
Yep, 0-0, even though it's 57-57.
Right.
But yeah, it starts back over, and William Blount, nobody really in foul trouble, right?
No. Well, Tarver has 4.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Tarver wins the tip. And here comes the go. Flare out is George. He'll attack. Loses the handle and gets it to Pride. Now to Bowling. Into Reardon. Reardon hit the shot with 4 seconds to send this game to overtime, and now Nesbitt gets a foul. And Tarver will go to the line. Tarver's in and out, no good. Combs back in, Pride out. Second shot for Tarver's good. William Blount's got the lead. Probably the first lead since 43-42 or something. Here comes the Admirals. Brown. William Blount switches the screen now in the corner to Howell. Now to Gearin. Gearin throws it over. And Farragut's back in front as Brown gets it. Stan, one thing to notice, Sash Maury has not played the second half.
He has not.
Back cut there by Bowling. He'll try to power it up, gets out of the lane, fires to George up top. George inside to Tarver, and one. As referee Sean Wilson calls the foul on Brown, William Blount back on top, 60-59, and a chance for the old-fashioned three-point play. And this one's good. Three minutes left in overtime. Here comes Gearin for the Admirals. Over to Brown, using the ball screen from Nesbitt. Gets it in, spin moves up, left-hand layup, nicely done. Timeout. Coach Higgins will take one with him. Your score 61-61 here on the Gov Nation Network. Don't go anywhere.
Back at William Blount, Robbie, 2:44 to go, and this one 61-61. Each team scored 4 points here in the overtime.
Yeah, Farragut comes in at 6-12 on the season.
But they've gotten a little better here lately.
And this team will be better, even better come tournament time. You can just tell what Coach John Higgins is doing with them. George goes left wing, flares out. Top of the key, won't shoot, now hands it to Bowling. Maury's into the game, Stan. All I had to do was mention him.
Yeah,
he might have got found deep down on that bench. Corner three by George, no good. And rebound by Bowling. He just outworked Maury there. He'll
Maury
attack,
fouls him.
Lays it up and in, and one.
And one, wow.
Under the basket was Gearin. Brett Bowling.
So Bowling not really had that great of offense tonight, but Robbie, he hit 3 out of 4 of those free throws at the end of regulation, or toward the end of regulation, and a 2-point basket there, making a 3-point play to put William Blount up by 3.
Better get out on Maury. Know where the shooter is. Not sure if Farragut's hit a 3-point. Well, Keithley did. Short on this one. Offensive rebound by Nesbitt. Maury throws it back out, and Farragut resets with 2:04. Corner to Atwell. Higgins surveys the defense. We got too many double high screen coming here. Brown will penetrate, lose a handle, gets it to a friend in Atwell. They'll work it around the horn. Nesbitt gets rid of it. 3 ball by Atwell. It's good. We're tied again. Nice little set shot there by Colin Atwell.
Yep.
I'm sorry, Dylan. Dylan Atwell. 1 minute, 10 seconds left. William Blount's got plenty of options. See who will take it. They're running their old milk it play. See if they get a layup off of it. Trying to get a back cut. 55 seconds left.
Yeah.
Back cut, Reardon. Nice pass by Tarver. Left-hand layup, no good. Combs tries to get it, and he will get it. Bowling, 40 seconds, loses it. Combs recovers.
Oh, wow.
35 seconds. 4 low he wants here. If you get Bowling on a 4 low here, maybe.
Yeah. Well, you think really, Robbie, William Blount's going to get the last shot probably. I mean, or possession here.
Tarver has it against Nesbitt. Step back, no.
No.
Spin move all the way to the rim. Lays it up, no good, but he draws a foul.
Wow.
Nesbitt in disbelief as I don't know either, Stan. That was very good defense. And this late in the game, you hate to see the
Yeah,
call.
10.9 to go. You do. But I don't know if he got him on the wrist right there or not, Robbie. It was a great move by Jordan Tarver.
We'll take the call as Tarver steps up and gives us the lead, 65-64. Farragut has 1 timeout left. So does William Blount. See if they'll use it. No good. Rebound, Cameron George. He'll run some clock. He'll get it. Illegal screen on Brett Bowling.
Oh, my gosh.
That is an awful call.
That's Brett's 4th. That's non-shooting now, non-shooting. I can't believe either.
I think
No.
Brown just sold it.
Yeah.
He was chasing.
Farragut's going to call the timeout.
We don't have replays tonight, but Stan, I'd like to see that one.
Do what? Yeah.
I said we don't have replays tonight, but I'd like to see that one. Kentucky's extended that lead, and they'll win that game. So a little bounce back for the Kentucky Wildcats.
Texas A&M drops to 0-2.
Who's Alabama play tonight, Stan? Do you know?
I believe LSU.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I think the other game is South Carolina and Mississippi State. South Carolina, the big win at Florida the other night on the road.
Yes, they did.
They're not.
Kind of got overlooked a few of the other games on Saturday.
So here we go.
7.5 left. Into Gearin. 5, 4. He'll get a ball screen. Throws up. Stolen by Combs. And that'll do it. The Govs win 65-64. What hands by Will Combs.
Will Combs.
We'll come back with post-game activities. Hear from Marvin L. Boring as the Lady Govs and the Govs get the sweep tonight. And the Govs move to 4-4 in boys district standings. Short break, back with scoring and statistics.
Back at William Blount, where the celebration goes on down there at the half line as William Blount comes back for a 65-64 win in overtime. And what looked like they were dead in the water, a technical foul helped get it to overtime, and Blount wins it, and Will Combs takes the lead, comes up with a big steal with 7 in the last seconds there. William Blount was led by Cameron George with 15 points. He was 6 of 12 from the field, 3 of 5 from 2, 3 of 7 from 3. Also, Jordan Tarver led William Blount with 16 points, 6 of 22 from the field, 5 of 15 from 2, 1 of 7 from 3. He was 3 of 6 from the line. Grant Reardon had 10 points, most of those coming late in the fourth quarter and overtime, as he was 4 of 12 from the field, 2 of 8 from the second, from 2, and 2 of 4 from third, 3-point land. Also, Chance Pride with 8 points, 2 of 5 from the field, 0 of 2 from 2, 2 of 3 from 3, 2 of 2 from the stripe. Brett Bowling, 8 points, 2 of 3 from the field, 2 of 3 from 2, did not attempt a 3, hit 4 of 5 from the stripe, including 3 out of 4 on the 1-and-1 and then technical. So those were key to getting it to overtime. Jared Young, 6 points, 2 of 2 from the field. Both of those were 3-point shots for Jared. And then 2 points from Will Combs. He's 0 for 5 from the field, 0 for 4 from 2, 0 for 1 from 3, 2 of 2 from the stripe. But, boy, did he come up with a huge steal, did Will Combs there at the end. Rebounding, or overall, William Blount shot 35% from the field, 31 from 2, 42 from 3. And they were 11 of 15 from the stripe for 73%. 35 rebounds for William Blount. They were led by Cameron George with 11 points, so 11 rebounds, 15 points, 11 rebounds for Cameron for the double-double. 8 rebounds each for Tarver and Bowling. 3 boards for Grant Reardon, 2 for Will Combs, 2 also for Jared Young, and a single one for Isaiah Pratts. Pratts handed out 4 of William Blount's 14 assists. Then you had 2 each from Pride, Bowling, as George also with 2, and Tarver with 2. 1 each from Reardon and Whit Combs. William Blount with the 4 steals, no bigger than the Will Combs there at the end to save the day. Only 10 turnovers for the Governors. So once again, William Blount wins this one in overtime, 65-64. We'll take a short break, and we'll come back with interviews right here on Gov Nation Network.
All right, we're back here at Marvin L. Boring as the Govs get the sweep tonight of Farragut. I'm joined by senior guard Will Combs. Will, talk me through that last possession there. Farragut had 7 seconds on the clock and sent Brown on a one-on-one.
Well, Coach pulled us in the huddle, and he just told us that we needed 1 defensive stop. And it was just a team effort, and I ended up coming with the steal.
Yeah, you shot there. You saw him. You knew he was coming back to a strong hand. You shot right under, got the ball, and a steal. What a win for your team tonight. Talk about the momentum y'all have been riding since the Alcoa game over Christmas.
Oh, it's most definitely carried over through the Christmas tournament into Lenore City and definitely this game near the end.
Yeah, you guys got Catholic Friday night. You know they got a couple bigs inside that you guys will have to help. All the guards will have to help the post players rebound the ball. and it's at Catholic. What have you learned from the first time you played them to now this time, and what you expect to build on going to Friday night's game?
Well, we took an early lead the first time, and we just got to keep going. We let up and let them have a second chance, and they took it last time. So this time we got to put the pedal down and finish.
All right, big play there by senior Will Combs to get the steal and stop Farragut from a go-ahead opportunity at the buzzer. Thank you for that, Will. And now we'll bring in Jared Young. Jared, welcome up here to the Gov Club booth. And y'all were struggling a little bit there, starting the middle of the second quarter and the third. You come in, hit 2 big threes. Talk us about what you do for your team, as you knew you were called upon to put the ball in the basket on those 2 shots.
When Coach puts me in, he usually puts me in to do a job, whether that's to get rebounds, box out, get in, set some good screens, or it's just if I'm open, shoot the ball.
Yeah, tonight there was no hesitation. You hit them both back-to-back, and I think that really gave y'all some momentum going down the stretch. And I never really felt – I know we were losing, but I never really felt like we were going to lose tonight. Did you?
No.
No.
I knew somehow we were going to pull through with that a little bit of energy we could
Yes,
pull out.
you got some energy from the crowd and from the home court. So Friday night you got Catholic. What have you remember seeing from Catholic, and what do you expect from yourself on that game?
I'm going to have to play big. I mean, we lost Destin, so we need a post to guard their 2 big posts. So we have to box out a lot. We're going to have to watch for their point guard that dives down once they get to the post, because that's really how they beat us last game.
Yes, they did. All right, Jared, thank you. 2 big shots there in the third for us, and appreciate you coming up to the booth.
Thank you.
That'll hand it over now to assistant coach Michael Evers. Mike, wow, what a game. Your team comes through there in the clutch. You got a bunch of players that made big plays down the stretch. You had the shot by the 2 threes there by Reardon, and then the floater 4 seconds to go by Reardon, the and one by Bowling, the steal by Combs. You just got a lot of pieces that do a lot of things for your team here to get you back to 4-4 in the district.
We got big-time players that make big-time plays, and when it gets into close games like that, we have very much confidence in our guys. And being 4-4 in districts is really big for us because we started really low. We got 1-0, and then we went through really 3 tough games where we kind of only played 3 quarters of basketball in all 3 of those games against Maryville, Bearden, and Catholic. Then we dropped to 1-3, but now we're 3-1 now, so now we're 4-4. Now it's good stuff. And we got a big game Friday against Catholic, and we're really excited about that one.
Yeah.
Trying to get back to our winning percentage.
So a little bit of momentum. You win 3 down there at the Sandestin shootout in Florida, and then you build that momentum now 2 in a row here since you've been back. Talk about something that's sparked. You know, I noticed Will Combs is in the starting lineup now, and it might just a little bit of flow going a little bit better with the fellas on the floor.
Yeah, well, we're finding ourselves as a team. You know us, and past years, it doesn't matter who's starting for us usually. But Will Combs has done a great job these past few games starting for us. He's a big role player for us, and he does a great job. He does every little thing for us so well. But we just do so many great things, and we're peaking at a great time in the season. Early in the season, we were just kind of taking selfish shots sometimes, and we just weren't playing team basketball. And we're finding ourselves now, and I'm really excited what the future has for us for the rest of the season.
So Friday night we go over to Knoxville Catholic. They are only 1 loss. I think they're 5-1, maybe 6-1. 5-1. They're 1 game short of everybody else. So we had a lead, I believe, maybe 3 minutes into the third quarter, and it all evaporated, and we ended up losing that game 67-60. What have you learned about way we can improve and possibly pull that upset out Friday night?
Well, we got fatigued in that third quarter, and we just got to be able to control that ball screen. They got that point guard.
B.J. Edwards.
B.J. Edwards, he's really good. He's young. He's a freshman, but he's very poised like he's a senior, just like he's one of our guys. And they also got 6'11", 6'9", setting screens for him. So we just got to man up, and we got to be able to hit shots on our end, be able to get big stops.
All right, there you have it from Coach Evers. Thank you for your time tonight. And that's going to do it from the Gov Club booth up here as the Govs take the sweep of the Admirals and hold serve here at Marvin L. Boring. Until next time, we'll catch you here on the Gov Nation Network.